What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. You guys already know the message. One family, one love, one heart. We're all in this together. That's why I make these videos, because I know I'm you, you're me, we're all in this together. And by sharing some perspective, maybe, fresh perspective, and some help maybe, whatever I can, through my opinion-based videos, most of them, just experimental, maybe we can all help each other, right? So in this video, what I want to talk about is, I've heard it said before that if you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. that it could be a sign of spiritual awakening. And I used to hear like between 3 and 5 is a really spiritual time, and I actually heard it even when I grew up. They tell you, I grew up as a Muslim, right? I'm no longer, but I grew up as a Muslim. But there's a lot of good stuff in every religion, Islam included. And one of the things they used to say, I used to hear, my grandma would say it a lot, is she would get up, in between 3 and 5 and pray. And that it was said something like, God is the closest to earth, before Fajr, before around between 3 and 5, in between that, right? So what happened to me is, when was this? I would say this is around January, February, March, April of this year, 2017, right? You guys know, I got into psychedelics, and I had really crazy trips that really opened up my third eye, let's say. Just really opened me up, made me realize I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, right? And for a lot of these months, because I started getting a lot of revelations and a lot of this, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm a spiritual being, I'm a soul inside a body having a human experience, and I'm not from here, and holy shit, I'm a soul and everybody's a soul, right? Because I didn't really, at one point I didn't believe in anything. I was practically an atheist. Never really said never formally, but I was practically an atheist. But then all of these revelations and all these things and these weird coincidences start happening to me, weird things, right? And one of the things that started happening to me on a regular basis is I would wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. It just started happening a lot, and I'd wake up and it feels like somebody woke me up. It feels so spiritual, and I get up and I'm thinking about this stuff, I'm thinking about topics that I've been learning, and the insights, about reincarnation and spirit and souls, and how we all have a purpose here, we have a mission, simulation theory, all of that. I would just wake up in between 3 and 5 and start thinking about it randomly, and I would say in that period I was going through a spiritual awakening. Right now my sleep is pretty good. I just sleep like a baby, but I would say for that period where I was freaking out, I'm like, holy shit, it's just literally a spiritual awakening. I'm like, holy shit, I'm a spirit, and I'm a soul, and everybody's a soul. I was waking up a lot between 3 and 5. And in fact, one time, once something crazy happened to me. I woke up out of nowhere, right? And then I automatically, I'm programmed, somebody is programmed me. I go to my computer and I look at the clock, and it's 444. Then I go look up online right away. What does 444 mean? And the first thing that pops up, your connection with the angelic realm is very strong at the moment. Then I didn't wake up for 2 weeks, right? Then I woke up again in the middle of the night, and I look at the clock and I'm like, holy shit, it's 444 again. That's freaky shit. But I definitely think that if you feel if you see yourself waking up a lot between 3 and 5, this could be a sign of spiritual awakening, that you're coming to realize who you are. You're great, you're part of God, you're a soul, you're part of the source, the great all animating energy, the force. So many names for it, God, whatever, And we're all just different manifestations of the same source energy. And now we are far greater than our physical body, and we have capabilities far greater than we have ever imagined, that we can ever imagine or comprehend in our human existence right now. Once you wake up to these realizations, then you might find yourself waking up a lot in between 3 and 5 a.m. So if that's been happening, don't worry about it. In fact, when you wake up, don't force yourself to go back to sleep. Maybe say a prayer or an affirmation, or whatever it is that you feel like maybe you want to do, right? Because I think it's a pretty blessed time between 3 and 5, right? So, anyway, good luck to all of you guys who are going through this experience right now, who feel like you're waking up and you're finding who you are. We're all in this together, increasing the mass consciousness of the planet one step at a time, increasing our own individual consciousness one step at a time, remembering who we are, spiritual beings having a human experience. That's it. Check out my book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas. It's a pretty cool book, will help you guys tremendously. Only 22 pages and it's completely for free. So just check it out in the link in the description, in the comment. 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas. Leave me something in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. I love you guys. Love you. Tell me if you guys been waking up between 3 and 5. Love you guys. Love every single one of you. One family, one love, one heart. I'm you, you're me. We're all the same. Together. Oneness, togetherness, unity, love. But all of that goes out of the window if you don't subscribe, because you're gonna sleep with the fishes.